Okay, so here this is the average velocity x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1, right? Rate of change of position of the object. Last time we have discussed, if I will mark 2 points A and B, this is point A and this is point B. Corresponding to A, the position is x1 and corresponding to B, the position is x2. And the time is t1 and time is t2. Corresponding to x1 the time is t1 and corresponding to b the time is t2, right? It is so how you can find out the average velocity by this is x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. So last time I have discussed that if you join this straight line or joining these 2 points, draw a line joining these 2 points. This is A to B, this is said to be chord, and the slope of this graph will tell you average velocity. Average velocity is the slope of straight line joining the 2 points. Right? Now PTA stands for points. Now if I will say this is a position time, this is the way to find the average velocity. If I want to calculate instantaneous velocity from this graph, so what you will do, you will draw the same graph. This is xt graph given to you, and I want to calculate instantaneous velocity at this point. So if you want to calculate instantaneous velocity, draw a tangent at this point. And the slope of this tangent will tell you the instantaneous velocity. What is this? V equal to, what is the slope? Slope is tangent theta. That already I have discussed, so you can write here average velocity is tangent of this theta. Now if I will take this point, then draw a tangent at this point and the slope of this line. Slope of the tangent at that point will give you instantaneous velocity. What is this? This is instantaneous velocity. Is it clear? If this graph is like in this way, theta is less than 90, so the velocity is positive. If I will say the graph is like in this way, so how you can draw this? And I want to calculate the instantaneous velocity at this point A. So what is the tangent? It is pointing in which direction? Downward. It is pointing in which direction? Upward. So when it is pointing in downward, and you see what is the angle it makes? Theta greater than 90. So here slope is V is tangent theta, and theta is greater than 90, so it becomes negative. This is very important point. If this slope is pointing, if this tangent is pointing upward, this velocity is positive. Velocity is positive. And if it is pointing in downward direction, then velocity is negative. Here velocity is positive. Yes, this point is clear to all of you. How you can calculate instantaneous velocity? By drawing the tangent at that point and find out its slope. Slope is tangent theta. Now I am coming to the NCERT exercise question. NCERT examples first. NCERT examples, then we will start the accelerated motion. First example is example number 3.1 on page number 43. I think all of you have this, your notebook. This example number 3.51, page 43 of NCERT. Right? Draw this diagram. Draw the diagram. This is, draw this. This is origin O. This is 40, 80, 120. Question अभी मैं करूँगी बाद में, because this is a 160, 200, 240. Then it is 280, 320, 280, 320, and then 360. Question is, an object starts from O to P and object starts from O to P. P is 320 and reaches to this point Q. Reaches to point Q. See the question, example number 3.1. A car is moving along a straight line, say O to P. It moves from O to P in 18 seconds. O to P, it moves in 18 seconds. Right? In 18 seconds, it moves from O to P and return from P to Q. O say P 18 seconds, P to Q, it reaches in 6 seconds. It reaches in 6 seconds. What are the average velocity and average speed of the car? You have to calculate average velocity and average speed of car. Average speed of car in O to P and in O to P first, and second is O to P and P to Q. Yes, is it clear? Question statement is clear to you? Statement of question is clear? Yes, Aditi, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we have to calculate O to P. See, average velocity. First I am discussing O to P. What is average? Question is you have to calculate average value, average speed. Average speed is total distance divided by time taken. Here, what is the distance from O to P? It is 360 meters. Suppose it is given to you, and the time taken is 18. So what is the speed? 20 meters per second. What is the speed? It is 20 meters per second. Yes, is it clear? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
average velocity. What is average velocity? Average velocity is displacement upon time. Average velocity is displacement upon time. So what is the displacement from O to P? It will same as distance because the starting point is O and final point is P. So it is also 360 to 80. Distance and displacement are same. So it is 20 meters per second. It is also same average velocity from O to P. First part we are doing. Now if I will discuss O to P, second part. O to P and P to Q. O to P and P to Q. Second is
Repeating.
O to P and P to Q. How you can calculate average speed, total distance divided by time taken. What is the total distance? OP plus PQ. And what is the time taken? Time O to P it is 18 और वापस आने में इसको कितना लगा? 6 seconds. This is 360 plus 360 minus 240. कितना होगा? This is 120. So it is 24. You will get it equal to 480, and this is 24 2 this is also 20 meter. 360 plus 120, this is 24 second. This is 20 meter per second. This is average speed. Average speed is total distance covered, that is from O to P and P to Q, divided by total time taken is 18 plus 6, that is 24. It is 20 meter per second. Now if I will see calculate average velocity, how you can calculate average velocity? Here you can calculate velocity by finding displacement. All of you have done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Average velocity is displacement upon time. Average velocity is displacement upon time. Can you tell me what is the displacement here? This is O to Q.
240 meter.
Yes, it is O Q is the displacement, and time is 18 plus 6. It is 240 divided by 24. It is 10 meter per second. So what is the average velocity? velocity, it is 10 meter per second. Average velocity is 10 meter per second. Right? Now the next is example 3.2. Example 3.2. On page number, this is 45. Let us suppose here the position of the object is given by x equal to here a plus b into t square. Position of object is given by x equal to a plus b into t square. What is a? 8.5 meter. A is 8.5 meter. B is 2.5 meter per second square. 2.5 meter per. A and B are constant. What is its velocity? Question is, what is its velocity at t equal to 0 and at t equal to 2 seconds? Okay. Now how we can find the velocity? Differentiate it. dx upon dt. What is the derivative of a? A is a constant. 0. What is the derivative of b into t square? It is 2 into b into t. T square derivative is 2t. Right? So velocity is 2b into t. So we have to calculate at time t equal to 0. Put the value of t equal to 0. So velocity कितनी आ गई? 0 meter per second. At time t equal to 2 seconds, it is 4b. And what is the value of b? It is 2.5. So it is 10 meter per second. It is 10 meter per second. This is its first part. In its second part, it is asked what is the average velocity between. Done this first part. In second part, it is asked find the average velocity between t equal to 2 seconds and t equal to 4 seconds. Find average velocity between t equal to 2 seconds and t equal to 4 seconds. ठीक है, तो एवरेज वेलोसिटी अभी हमने पढ़ा था. दिस इज x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. This is x position at time. Position is this one. Final position is at 4 seconds and initial position is at 2 seconds. So if I will write it as at 4 seconds, I will put t as 4. A plus p into b into this is 4 square minus of what is initial position at time t equal to 2 seconds. I will put here t equal to 2 seconds. A plus b into 2 square divided by time is 4 minus 2. Is this point clear? Is this point clear?
मैम प्लीज दोबारा एक्सप्लेन कर दो.
Yes, average velocity is the rate of change in position in a given time interval. What is, you have to find the average velocity between t equal to 2 seconds and t equal to 4 seconds. What is the final time? 4 seconds. So I have to put here x equal to a plus b into 4 square minus of, put t as 2 seconds, a plus b into 2 square. I have put here time as 4 seconds and time as 2 seconds. And the time interval is 4 minus 2. Now this a get cancel out, a minus a. When you open it, you will get it cancel out. This is 16b minus 4b divided by 2. What is this? 12b divided by 2. It is 6b. And when you solve it, it is 6 into b is 2.5. It is 15 meter per second. It is 15 meter per second. Yes. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now for you today homework is you have to do exercise question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 14. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 14. You have to solve these questions by yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 14. Now,
मैम इसका आंसर क्या है? इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर क्या है मैम?
yes, what are you saying?
मैम एक बार इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर बता दो.
15 meter per second. This is 16 minus 4b 12b. A से cancel हो गया. If you open the square, 16b minus 4b. Put the value of b as 2.5. So you will get it equal to 15 meter per second. So for today homework is you have to do the exercise question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and
Ma'am, notebook we are not having.
you are not having notebook. Okay, do it on the page and then paste it in your notebook. Next is acceleration. Next is acceleration. What is acceleration? Rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity of object is said to be rate of change of velocity of object with respect to time is called as acceleration. What is its acceleration? This is v minus u upon t minus 0. Why I have written t minus 0? Because at time t equal to 0, initial velocity is u. At time t, the final velocity is v. So what is acceleration? Change in velocity. What is this? Change in velocity divided by time taken. Change in velocity upon time taken. So acceleration is v minus u upon t. It is v minus u upon t. What is its SI unit? What is SI unit of acceleration?
Meter per second.
Meter per second square. Meter per second square. And it is a vector quantity. You can write it is a meter per second square and it is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Now we have to discuss what is if acceleration of the object is 0. Can you tell me which type of motion is this? अगर acceleration है, then there is a either
Straight line motion.
straight line नहीं, that is a uniform velocity, uniformly accelerated. If acceleration is v minus u upon t, if acceleration is positive means it is a uniformly accelerated motion. Positive and constant, it is uniformly accelerated motion. If acceleration is negative and constant, then it is uniformly retarded motion or decelerated motion. Uniformly retarded or decelerated motion means here the velocity is slowing down, decreasing, and here the velocity is increasing. If acceleration is 0 means the velocity is, it is a uniform motion. At every point of this, the velocity is constant. At every point, the velocity is constant. Acceleration, this is uniform motion. If acceleration is positive, it is uniformly accelerated motion. Acceleration is negative, it is uniformly retarded motion. Velocity decrease होगी. If acceleration is 0, suppose you are moving on the scooty and your speed is constant, so what you can say that the acceleration is 0. Suppose you give the accelerate your scooty or car, your speed either increase or decrease. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have to explain uniformly accelerated motion. What do you mean by uniformly accelerated motion? If the velocity of the object uniformly accelerated motion, if the velocity of object changes by equal amount, velocity of object changes by equal amount in equal interval of time. Then it is said to be uniformly accelerated motion. अगर हम कहें this is time t and this is velocity. At time t equal to 0, the velocity is 0. At time 10 seconds, the velocity becomes 50 meter per second. After 20 seconds, it becomes 100 meter per second. Then 30 seconds, it is 150 meter per second. So what is happening here? क्या हो रहा है? The velocity is changes by equal amount in equal interval of time. That's why it is said to be uniformly accelerated motion. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I will
Yes,
say
ma'am.
plot the velocity versus time graph for this. Velocity versus time graph. What is the shape of this graph?
Straight line.
It is straight line. The velocity time graph for this is, because the velocity changes by equal amount. This acceleration is positive acceleration because velocity is increasing here. Acceleration is positive. At every instant, the acceleration remains same. Now, non-uniform accelerated motion or variable accelerated motion. Done? Non-uniformly accelerated motion or variable acceleration I have put here non-uniformly accelerated motion or variable accelerated motion. How you define it? If the velocity does not change by equal amount if velocity does not change by equal amount in equal interval of time and vice versa. ठीक है, it is not necessary कि velocity change नहीं हो रही, velocity में भी changes by equal amount but time is not equal. So if I will say it is at time t equal to 0, it is 0. 10 seconds the velocity हुई 100 meter per second. 15 seconds पे हुई 270 meter per second. ठीक है, अब next अगर हम कहें in 20 seconds it become 300 meter per second. So here how the velocity is changing? By unequal amount in equal interval of time. So what is the shape for this? Shape for this is curve. It is like in this way. Velocity time graph is increasing here and this is curved. कैसी shape होगी ये? Curve. Is it clear? Yes, clear? Velocity time graph is here curve.
Yes, ma'am.
Now how we can find the slope? Okay, पहले हम कर लेते हैं average acceleration. What is average acceleration? It is the change in average acceleration and instantaneous acceleration. दो acceleration करते हैं, average acceleration and instantaneous acceleration. First is average acceleration. If the body is moving with variable acceleration, then average acceleration is change in velocity in a given time interval. So average acceleration is v2 minus v1 डिवाइड बाय t2 माइनस t1. जैसे हमने एवरेज वेलोसिटी डिफाइन किया था ना, x2 माइनस x1 डिवाइड बाय t2 माइनस t1. और अगर हम डिफाइन करें इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सेलरेशन, दिस इज द एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट एट एनी इंस्टेंट. दिस इज द एक्सेलरेशन, इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सेलरेशन, इंस्टेंटेनियस